My name is Jo.
Hi, Jo.
And I'm a nymphomaniac.
Sex addict. We say sex addict.
Well, it's not an easy film. It challenges you. You're not an ordinary film where you can say, I liked it, thumbs up, thumbs down, no way. As an audience, you have a tough time.
It's relentlessly entertaining, it's moving, it's also very, very funny, which I think a lot of people weren't expecting in the humour. It's a very intimidating prospect, I think, but it's actually quite an enjoyable experience.
All I wanted to say was that if you have wings, why not fly?
If I asked you to take my virginity, would that be a problem?
No, I don't see a problem.
The two characters are, of course, two sides of Lars von Trier. This one is the nerd Lars von Trier, and that's me. And the other one is the far more interesting and more multi-layered character that is played by Charlotte.
I've never met a bad human being.
Well, you have now.
When you work with Lars, you either love him or hate him. He doesn't care how big a star you are. If you're overplaying it, he'll tell you. He'll like go, Uma, take it 80% down.
Lars kept saying I was overacting, but that's nothing new. It's my pleasure.
He always says that.
It's my great pleasure to do that.
Come on, boys. Oh. So this is where it all happened.
There isn't really that much sex in the film, it's just because you don't see it very often. It seems as if there is more sex, but just because it's quite jarring when you see real, unsimulated acts of sex on a big screen.
You could see this movie as a kind of a plea for female sexuality. A woman doesn't necessarily need to feel guilty because she wants to have pleasure in sex life.
The sex scenes for me really were part of the film. And I trusted Lars and I trusted that, so immediately it makes the job much easier.
Every time we do a good job, I say, good job, Liz.
Thank you, sir.
What's her name?
Liz.
Good job, Liz.
Good job, Liz.
Good job, Liz.
You end up just actually wanting to start filming because there's so much talk and so much worry around it that you're just kind of sick of talking about it. You just want to do the scene.
It stopped.
It's not really realism we're dealing with, because all Lars films are fairy tales in a way, and you have to adapt to his universe.
Perhaps the only difference between me and other people was that I've always demanded more from the sunset.
I've heard a story that there's a lot more hardcore sex in the second volume. It may just be that he's trying to sort of lull us into a false sense of security with volume 1, because people are coming away thinking, oh, it's not that explicit, it's not that hardcore. So maybe he's lined up some hardcore shots for the second film to test our limits, basically.
There's nothing to smile about.